Hi everyone, and welcome to Nursing Leadership and Management. I am Cindy Castaldi, and I will be teaching this course. The purpose of this short presentation is to give you a general overview of the course, give you some of my expectations, and give you some information about the modules. As you're aware, I hope that this is a 5-week fully online course. So on this first slide that you will see that it gives you my contact information. I'm at 432 North Lime on the 3rd floor. My extension is 76971 if you wish to call me. The best way to reach me is via my email, which is listed on the bottom. I am pretty good about checking my email on a very regular basis, so that's really the best way to reach me. And a request that I have is that you too check your email at least on a daily basis, your college email, because that's how I'm going to contact you if I need to ask you a question or get in touch with you individually. So my hope is that because this course has a lot of active learning techniques, that you will be fully engaged. You'll be fully engaged with each other, with me, with the content of the course. You will find that there are presentations, there's some scholarly papers, there's some professional ratings, and some discussion board activities, along with a few other things throughout this course that hopefully will get you engaged with each other, with me, and with the content. The course has no exams, so that's a nice change. And just as an FYI, the course runs from Monday morning until Sunday evening at midnight. So generally, assignments are due Sunday at midnight. But as a reminder, the last week of the class, the last day of the class is Friday at midnight. So just so that when you're preparing and looking through your assignments, to make sure that you're aware that everything is due by Friday at midnight, the last day of the course. It's really important for you to be prepared to post early for your discussion boards, because that's one way to have good dialogue with each other and to be fully engaged throughout the discussion board posts, which really makes them rich in content and thought and discussion, and it's a really great way to interact with each other. I look forward to working and learning with each of you over these next 5 weeks. So if you don't have your syllabus, now is probably a really good time to go and get it. You can pause this video, so I'll wait. Okay, great, you're back. So in the syllabus, you'll see generally the first 4 pages are just general information. It gives you information about the college, about me, textbook information, some policies and procedures. But once you hit around page 5, you will begin to see a week-by-week objective with content, assignments, and things that we will be covering. So that's a really good place to go to find out the information and for the assignments and everything else that you need. So the course is laid out into 4 modules, although it's 5 weeks. So the first week we're going to cover essential concepts, which I'll go over in a bit. Weeks 2 and weeks 3 we're going to cover necessary skills. In necessary skills, we're going to discuss things like team building, delegating, communicating, conflict resolution, to name a few. Some of the activities that you'll do are things like a conflict case study, some delegation worksheets. There are also a number of other things that we're going to do to get you through that content. Week 4 is leading and managing others, and that really is looking at management types of things, such as delegating, such as hiring and firing, such as budgeting, and retaining staff. Week 5 is all about you. It's about leading and managing yourself. It's looking at your career. It's looking at what you want to do, the goals that you have set for yourself, if you've set any goals for yourself. If not, are there any goals that you would like to set? And when would you like to accomplish them, and how? So you'll create a CV, which we'll talk about in week 5. And then we'll also cover things like stress and how to manage stress, which we know as nurses is really important. So during the first week of the course, we're going to cover essential concepts. But the first thing that I really would like you to do is to take some time and go through Blackboard. Go navigate your way through so you're comfortable with where things are located, how to get them, what assignments are due, when they're due, what types of assignments they are. So just really look through that. In this course syllabus, you'll actually see the assignment chart, and you'll see something that discusses weighted assignments, because everything is weighted. So just because you get 100 on it doesn't mean it was worth 100% of your grade. So that will explain that in a little bit more detail. The other thing that you're going to do is in a discussion board post. It's introduction discussion post. So you're going to introduce yourself to your peers, and you're also going to talk about a leader that you can think of that has meant a lot to you. So the next thing we'll talk about is what's actually covered. So what's covered in this module of essential concepts are things like the healthcare delivery system, and what are the forces that influence change or that are affecting healthcare. We're going to look at organizational design. We're going to look at leadership theory, quality and change theory, and finally we're going to look at leading and managing and following, which are all three important concepts. So what I would like you to do now is, under course documents, there's a short video about geese in flight and how it relates to leadership and also followership. There is a little bit of information about how geese travel and why and how it relates to leadership. I think that you will find it pretty interesting. And if you have not done so already, please review the Getting Started video, which will give you some good tips on how to navigate through the course. I am looking forward to seeing you all online. Have a great week.